Lovers, Gemini Nation and their lovers, welcome to your February 2021 astrological sign update. Now, remember when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, you're going to watch your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising sign, and then you're going to watch your person's placements in those areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can be flipped or vice versa, or even mirrored, because especially when it comes to twins, you're usually powering through the same issues. It's just at different levels of consciousness, and that's why it's always kind of instructive to watch these readings twice, one for yourself and one for your person, because it might resonate with either the divine feminine aspect in you, or the divine masculine aspect within you as well. Okay, so take it as it resonates, and then you're going to follow your intuition. If there's a title that calls out to you, go there, because that's your spirit guides trying to drag you to a particular message. The whole message may not resonate for you. I mean, there are thousands of people that's going to watch these readings, right? But you turn on your discernment, bling, you turn on your discernment, and you will know exactly which messages are for you. So I'm back home, so we don't have any more interruptions from Rocky. And just to be clear, Rocky is not my rooster. Well, in his mind, he's my rooster, okay? But he's not our rooster. Rocky belongs to no one. He belongs to the wild, okay? It's just that he seems to somehow appear when I'm about to read, okay? He got his name Rocky from actually someone on the channel, and they can identify themselves down below, okay? So Rocky's not my rooster. Well, in his mind, he's my rooster, apparently, because I don't see Rocky in the daytime so much. It's very rare for me to see Rocky in the day. Oh my God. Anyway, we're getting a holistic view of a person, starting with the message from the higher self, which flew out, so I'm just going to take it. All right, so we have deadly sin. So this tells me your person in some kind of toxic situation, because this is the devil. This is the devil, okay? The card number 15. Okay, they're battling some kind of addiction. They're battling some kind of toxic karmic cycle. There's something that they feel bound and attached to. Now, I just happen to look at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to take it because it's connected. You see, they ran from this connection, okay? Whatever triggered them, they ran from this connection. And I feel like for most of you watching this reading, they ran into someone else. And they told you know what, they could recreate your connection, maybe with a little less emotional intensity. Okay, but what they really got was some kind of octopus, and now they're trapped in some kind of situation, some kind of toxic cycle. For some of them, they ran into substances, and definitely feeling a third party though, right? For some of them, they ran into substances. They wanted to numb out. They didn't want to live, right? So they were on their own, and I'm sorry to be triggering, suicide mission. So a long-term commitment was not in their plans. I'm letting you know right now. A long-term commitment wasn't in their plans because they felt like their days were numbered. They were numbering their days. They felt like their days were numbered. Okay, so a lot of them engaging in reckless behavior, numbing behaviors. Okay, and now they're caught in this vicious cycle. So we're going to pull some cards on these in a moment. I'm just pulling out the cards, okay? So let me continue doing that. But I felt like that message had to come out just one time, okay? So now they're trapped, but Spirit is saying they had to go through this in order for them to transform, because this is a card number 67, and 67 reduces to 13, which is death and transformation. Okay, so they had to go through that. So they had to run away to transform. So the healing work that they ran from, because they knew they would have to change if they came towards you, Gemini, the healing work that they ran from, they still ended up doing it somewhere else, just under more harsh and toxic circumstances. Hey, go figure. All right, so this is the emotional body. It's my emotional intelligence deck. Let's see. Not necessarily connected to you. Right? We're just getting a snapshot of your person. They're emotionally unavailable. And some of them are engaging in behaviors that to ensure that they're emotionally unavailable. They do not want to feel at this time because they'll feel too damn much. They don't want to feel. Okay? So we're going to pull some cards on that. What are they experiencing right now on their twin flame soulmate journey? On their twin flame or soulmate journey, wherever you're watching this for. What are they experiencing right now? This is my twin experience deck. So what are they experiencing at this time? What are they experiencing at this time? All right. Divine timing. So it looks like this is divine plan. So Miles, you may view this as some kind of delay, a spoke in the wheel. Like, no. Spirits let you know this is exactly how things were meant to unfold. Okay. Now, for me, this is the downloads that, you know, that I resonate with. Okay. Is that there is a divine plan. Okay. There is this contract. There is this understanding before we come here that, you know, things may flow a certain way, but I do get, you know, there are other timelines that we can align to. Okay. Every decision makes a shift in those timelines. Right. So it looks like this person may have had the opportunity to accelerate their work, and which of course would accelerate union, but they didn't take it. They kind of took the more scenic route. Okay, so this is what's happening here. The spirit saying, you know, it's all part of the plan. They just took the more scenic route in their healing. And speaking of healing, what are they healing at this time? My Wounded Warriors deck. What are they healing at this time? Okay, we can pull that up after. We're going to go into this Family Feud deck that was made by one of our soul sisters, Tiffany. And it's 160 cards, 160. Okay, so a massive deck. Okay, I'm going to put the contact information down below if you want to support her and purchase this deck. But so far, you know, this shit has been on point. You guys saw that, right? This deck has been on point. So we're going to look at what's happening in their family dynamic. Now, what might come through is what might have happened in the family that they grew up with or did not grow up with. Okay. Or what is happening in a family dynamic that they're in now. Okay. Okay. I'll take 2 cards though. We have Surrender to Spirit. Okay. So you see, divine timing has come because your person is surrendering to spirit. There's something that they can no longer run from. Okay, they'll run from you, but you represent a part of themselves, so they're really running from self. Whatever it is that happened that has made them numb out or want to numb out. Okay, they're finally dealing with it. And let's see what's the last one. There's a message from their 3D self. Okay, well, apparently the 3D self has a lot to say. So we're going to get into that. All right, so we went into the deadly sins that have them trapped. So there's some kind of toxic situation, some kind of devil energy that has them trapped. But you know what? They wanted to be in that kind of situation because they didn't want to feel their own pain. Because even toxic relationships, okay, which your person might be trapped in, that's all part of the numbing out. Because as long as they are caught up in the other person's drama, then they don't have to deal with their own healing. And even you person watching this may also be doing that. Okay, that's why I say you have to watch these readings for yourself as well, right? Because sometimes we're so caught up in this person's rescue that we forget to rescue ourselves. Because remember, as long as we are here on earth, there is something that we are healing. It is an infinite process. Okay, so some of us, we tend to get caught up in this person. This is a person that needs to heal. You know, why aren't they doing their healing work? But Spirit is saying, hey, why aren't you doing your healing work? Okay, so you might be focusing on this person and their drama, but Spirit is saying, right now, you got to focus on yourself. Okay, and this will, you see, energetically, this will also change the vibration and, you know, create that space where this person also looks at their inner issues, because it's an energetic connection. So they're emotionally unavailable, trying to numb out, whether it's with substances or a very toxic relationship. But Spirit is saying divine timing is here. What else are they healing? What are they healing? All right. So they have some kind of mental illness. Now, it doesn't have to be a mental illness, or it could be a mental dis-ease, meaning that they feel mentally conflicted. But remember, the first message that came out was a message of them being on some sort of Suicide mission. So there's something heavy mentally that they are dealing with. So we're going to pull some cards on that. We had surrender to spirit for what's happening in their family dynamic right now. So they're surrendering that to spirit, and they are surrendering to spirit. But there's also something here about something, what happened in the bathroom. And again, guys. Again, I think some of you might need to watch the Taurus reading, because there is a heavy... I think this person has made suicide attempts before. I do. There's it's the same issue that came out in the Taurus reading. I'm getting it's some kind of sexual abuse and incest kind of thing, like maybe a parent beating a child but being inappropriate. There's something like that that's coming through in this message. And this person, because I'm really drawn now to all the blank stuff around instead of the words. It's like these words are fading, and the blank paper, the blank sheet is more coming into focus. And that is because this person, they want to be emotionally unavailable, because they don't want to face this. Whatever happened here, they don't want to face it. They want to forget that it ever happened. But yet it's affecting every area of their life. It's affecting every area of their life, because even now I'm staring at this card and I'm talking to you, and they're reminding me of a friend that I had. I think I told you guys about him before. He was gay, and well, he is gay. It was just that we haven't spoken in a long time. That's why I use the word was. Okay, and he was running around his partner. I mean, oh my God, he was such a hoe. Okay, running around his partner, and the partner finally had enough and decided to leave. And when the partner decided to leave, he went into the shower and took a bunch of pills, and his partner discovered him there, and we got into the hospital and all that. But they reminded me of that incident. So there's something here about coming through, about a suicide attempt, but also about some sort of inappropriate behavior. So there's something inappropriate that happened here. And your person doesn't want to remember this. They want to numb out. For some of you guys, this person does not remember this. They may have disassociated it completely, but it's all there, trapped in the subconscious and the unconscious. They could have amnesia. Because remember what I told you guys about what happened to me last year? Like, I don't keep any secrets where that is concerned. Well, my family doesn't know. But I was molested when I was very, very young by a neighbor. And I never told anyone about it, because I always knew that I was molested. Like, I remember this person like touching my breast, that kind of thing. But it was only last year after I did this soul retrieval meditation, and I could put it down for you guys. It's a soul fragment meditation, really beautiful shaman. But all of a sudden, these different memories started coming back to me. That was more than just touchy-feely thing. I totally disassociated. I don't remember any of those things, but the memories are so crisp that I know that it happened. So this could have happened to a person. Maybe they're now starting to remember, because that's what spirits bring my attention, that like they're now starting to remember fragments of what happened, where they might have been blank before. All right, so let's move on, because that's what's coming through. Okay, that's what's coming through. So some of you guys need to watch the Taurus reading, even though you don't have, what we say, your prominent side in Taurus, whatever. But some of you guys need to watch that Taurus reading. All right, so what does that 3D self want to tell you? My higher self is with you, loving you unconditionally, and acting as one of your main spirit guides always. So sometimes when you see your person in the ethers, it's not their 3D self, it's their 5D self, which is why they're so very sweet, right? This is why they're so very sweet. And they give us so much information as to what is the next step, because you might be wondering, okay, where is this going? What is the next step for you to take? So we'll pull some cards on that. And then it says, I want the world for you. At this time, I don't think I'm in a position to give you what you deserve. I hope that one day I can. I don't expect you to wait for me forever, and I want you to live your best life now. So this person's not, right now they're unavailable emotionally. It looks like even physically. Okay, it looks like even mentally. They have a lot to go through, and they don't want you to put your life on hold for them. They don't want you to live a life with regrets. They really do want your happiness, because they realize whatever you're waiting on, they cannot give it to you right now, and that's a message that they want to get across. They're just not in that position. Okay, and you can't blame them for that. You can't hold that against them. This is just where they're at in their journey. Okay. I want to be with you, but I don't feel worthy. No, there's a lot of self-loathing coming through, a lot of self-doubt, feelings of inadequacy. And maybe that's why they want to numb out their feelings for you, because they feel like they're going to disappoint you on some particular level if they did come towards you anyway. I want to be with you, but I don't feel worthy of your love after I let you down, broke your heart. So you see, memories of the past just won't let them go. And when I was shuffling these cards, I kept seeing haunted. So they are haunted by memories of the past. I'm still struggling with self-forgiveness, and that's why I say a lot of self-loathing. And I know that I need to heal for this union. Okay, so they ain't ready. Okay, I'm letting you know they're not ready, and they're letting you know that they don't want you to live a life with regrets. You go out and do your thing. All right, so let's pull some cards on these, okay? So we have the deadly sins coming through. Spirit, tell us about that devil energy. So we got Capricorn, right? This person might be married. This person might be married, and they feel trapped in that marriage. I think they put up a facade that everything is fine and dandy, but this is a trap for your person. They ran probably into marriage or some kind of committed connection with someone that is very domineering and controlling, because the Emperor in reverse is someone who abuses their power. Okay, this is someone who wields power out of fear. All right. Yeah, they made some kind of investment in that connection, and now they feel trapped. It could be a heavy emotional investment. But I'm feeling more, because of this is these pentacles, it's a financial investment. Okay, and it looks like a big financial investment too. But it looks like this thing is on the rocks. We have the Hierophant in reverse, and it's on the rocks because their views of love and relationships are changing. It's no longer their traditional views. It's no longer the programming that they grew up with. Something has turned everything on its head. They're seeing the truth of things now, the truth of who they are and the truth of who you are. And this is what's causing a lot of tension. Now, your person with a narcissist, right? I remember I keep telling you guys I only have 2 narcissist cards in tarot. Okay, it's the Sun reverse and the King of Swords reverse, and here's Mr. King of Swords reverse. Okay, this is a person that will cut you to pieces. They will emasculate you. They will work on all your insecurities. Okay, tell you all kinds of shit to cut you down. This is what they're dealing with right now. And you see, it's like a never-ending cycle, because the longer they stay trapped in this thing, it's the more their self-confidence erodes, and then the longer they stay trapped in this thing. You understand? So that's what's happening there. So I think they're just numbed out because they're trapped. Look at here. They're trapped. But they're trapped in this, not to stay in this. They're trapped in this so they can recognize exactly what they want out of life, and for them to also work on their insecurities and work on their self-love. Look, we have the 9 of Cups. All right? So, Spirit is saying right now, they're They're experiencing divine timing and divine plan. What's this about? Yeah, they're supposed to be in this karmic situation because this is going to temper them and bring them into that place of self-love. Okay, this is what this karmic, this distorted feminine is doing for your connection. Your person, it looks like they couldn't be trusted to heal on their own. Okay, so spirit had to send in the assassin. So it looks like this distorted feminine is really helping your person move and grow into self-love with the kind of pressure that they're applying. And distorted feminine energy is energy that is manipulative, cold, and very incredibly codependent. And we saw that here with the octopus, right? Oh, now when I see I'll say octopi, right? When I see octopi in SRT, this usually it's a symbol for a family curse. Okay, so it tells me also that your person is processing ancestral karma. Okay. Let's see this mental illness card. Yeah, you see, that is why they have a problem being vulnerable and showing their love and appreciation because they've been betrayed in the past. And it's this. For some of them, it was from a father figure. Because the sun is the highest vibration of masculine energy. The sun is a child and the man. So that tells me whatever happened in their childhood is affecting their adulthood. Okay, so this is a reason for their mental illness. It is this child that has been disrupted because any of these pages reverse also my card for dysfunctional childhood. Okay, it's a child who has been interrupted. So that is where that mental dis-ease is coming from. But Spirit's saying they're dealing with it though. This cycle is coming to an end because they're actually doing the healing work. Okay, now they are surrendering to Spirit. Okay, for some of them, they're going through a divorce process right now. We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. But for others, they're surrendering a dysfunctional family pattern or a dysfunctional family. They're surrendering it to Spirit right now. They're seeing this family dynamic from a higher perspective. And what they're seeing here tells them they're realizing the height of the dysfunctionality in their family situation. And again, this is causing another cycle to end in your person's life. Now, there is this thing here, what happened in the bathroom. So let's see. So I already told you what came through for me there. But let's see what happened in the bathroom. What happened in the bathroom? Spirit, make it plain. What happened in the bathroom here? All right. What happened in the bathroom is a reason why your person does not want to look deep within. All right. We have the Hermit in reverse. It is connected to the reason why they've been sabotaging themselves and them thinking that they are unworthy of love and total happiness. Whatever happened here took your person's power away. Strength card in reverse. It was done by some kind of master manipulator that may have even made your person feel guilty about whatever happened. They're trying to heal that right now. Spirit, tell us what it is. Ooh. We have the Lover. So again, I'm getting some kind of inappropriate sexual situation. Somebody who was a deceiver, because there's a snake here. So I'm getting an inappropriate sexual situation. That's what I'm getting. That's one. But that's for childhood. But I'm also getting that there's something happening right now. If your person is in a relationship, there's something that happening right now, like they caught their partner in the bathroom with somebody else, and this is what is allowing them to release that situation. I think they were trying to resist transformation, okay, and they were staying stuck in this loop, but they caught their partner doing something inappropriate with someone else. So there are two things that are running here, and that's what's causing your person to face their fears. A lot of drama happening right now because of that. Okay, yeah, this is divine order being established. So there are two things with that card. So there's something that happened in childhood that your person is healing, but also they may have found their partner in some kind of inappropriate position with someone else. You have to turn on your discernment and see what applies to you. Now, their higher self is guiding you and loving you unconditionally. Let's see what that is about. Yeah, giving you that clarity, because the Two of Swords reverse goes to the Ace of Swords. So a lot of the mental clarity that you're experiencing right now, okay, as to which way you need to go, which might be towards yourself, which should always be towards your self-love and self-fulfillment, that kind of clarity is being given to you by this person's higher self. Now, they want the world for you, and they're just not able at this time, for whatever reason, to give it to you. So they want you to live your best life now. Yes, they're getting a lot of enlightenment. They are, okay, but they're still not ready to take action, okay? And you're keeping yourself stagnant by trying to wait on this person, okay? And remember, once you are stagnant, the whole connection is stagnant, because there must be that flow of energy, okay? I want to be with you, but they don't feel worthy. They're trying to forgive themselves for the past. Yeah, they feel very sexually attracted to you. They feel very motivated to come towards you, but at the same time, they just don't feel like they are worthy of accepting this cup of love here. So they're kind of playing defense right now. Okay, so let's go into the tarot and look at their heart space energy for you. So that's a snapshot of your person. This is where they're at. This is what they're healing. And let's look at the heart space, okay? Let us look at the heart space. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. This person's really hurting, and they're really stuck right now. Heart space energy for you. We got the Knight of Wands, Saggy. Right, so they can't commit right now. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. They think that they've lost you, by the way. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Four of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. And we have the Nine of Wands reverse. They feel powerless to change their circumstances. For some of them, they know that this is it. They know. But they are caught in some kind of not love, right? A karmic connection, okay? They don't feel like they can manifest your connection right now. No, they feel very passionate about you. They feel very passionate, but they feel powerless to come forward and give you this commitment that you deserve. Let's pull a couple cards on these. Yeah, that's why they're in and out there. You think that they're being a player, but no, it is that dissonance deep within that's causing them to be in and out like that. They're confused. They're generally confused because they're getting all this enlightenment about you and who you are to them. Yeah, because you see, they're going through this awakening here, right? So they feel very motivated to come towards you. Okay, but and there's some kind of message that's coming in. There's some kind of passionate message that's coming in, but I don't think they're coming in with any kind of commitment. In fact, their 3D self told us already that they can't commit right now. Let's see that Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's a delay here because your person is in pain. They're numbing out. Three of Cups reverse about numbing out. So they're really attracted to you. They want to make things right. Okay? And they want to release all the baggage that's blocking them right now, but they're still caught in this karmic cycle. So they're coming in passionate, but they're not gonna stay. They're not gonna stay right now. They have to heal. They know that you are the one, and they feel like they need to take action to reconcile, but they're still not standing in their power. They're still giving their power away to something or someone. Okay, and right now they're feeling powerless. They're feeling powerless. Yeah, they just don't know what to do. Either way they turn, they're gonna hurt somebody. Okay, and that's why they do nothing. So, person that's watching, How are you blocking the connection? We're going to focus on our circle of awareness, okay? And our circle of control. Because we can't control anything that this person does. They are a sovereign being. The most we can do is change our vibration and the energy. And if we are a soul connection, if we're energetically connected, then they also push. There's this energy that's sent out there. All right, how are you blocking this connection? We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Spirit is saying you've gotten a lot of mental clarity around this connection, and you well know that this person is the one for you. But Spirit is saying if they're not able to give you what you deserve right now, don't settle for less. Because anytime you settle for less than you deserve energetically, so do they, right? And you'll always attract persons giving you less than you deserve. How are you blocking this connection? You're also not blocking this you're also blocking this connection by not like exploring your options, and not just exploring your options in love, but like not living life, not getting out there, and well, I'm not saying spread your love around, but following the joy vibration. It's like you're focused on this person, but that kind of energy is keeping you stagnant and stuck. How are you blocking this connection? We have the Three of Pentacles, right? So some of you guys, you might be in your own third-party situation. So that is also an obstacle to the connection. But for others of you, you're drowning yourself in work. And you're using that to do your own emotional numbing out, okay? How are you blocking this connection? You're not listening to your intuition. Let me see what your intuition is trying to tell you to do right now. What's your intuition trying to let you do? Trying to tell you right now. Your intuition is telling you walk away. You see what I'm telling you? Spirit is saying get out there. Live your life. Walk away from this right now. Because anytime you stay in this, you are settling from less than you deserve, and less than you deserve is what you will get. You gotta walk away. Okay? And this walking away is walking away from anything that does not serve you, okay? So not just this connection. If some of you have your own addictions going on, whether it's substances or other toxic dynamics, Spirit is also saying it's a time to walk away. All right? You have to focus on your own addictions, your own healing, whatever you need to walk away from, any kind of negative environments, negative people, might be people in your family, whatever it is. Spirit is saying this is a time to walk away and to find your own self-love and happiness and your own fulfillment. Okay? Okay, so based on the energy effect, what will be this person's actions towards you? Within a month of you watching this reading, what's going to happen? All right, we have a Judgment in reverse. That's Scorpio. We have the Hangman in reverse. That's Pisces. We have a King of Wands. That's somebody taking action there. That's Leo. And then we have a Two of Wands. So they stand at the crossroads, wanted to move in a different direction, but I don't see movement yet, okay? The King of Wands, now, because he usually leads armies, he's a man of strategy. So I think this is what this person's going to be doing, because I don't see them coming towards you. I see them trying to figure out how to come towards you, because look at one of the barriers. One of the barriers is that your person is afraid of the judgment of others. Somehow, by coming towards you, they're going to be judged by either a group of people or a person that's important to them. There's some kind of judgment here, okay? Or they may have to get a judgment, like a court ruling or a divorce or something like that, to come towards you. And this scares them because this is outside of this person's comfort zone. They very much care about how people perceive them. They have this big ego where the public is concerned. So this is kind of the hold up, but it moves. This person moves in a kind of action mode because they're realizing they want to move in a different direction. Let me pull a card on that Two of Wands, because that's a card of standing still. But let me clarify. It could also mean moving in a different direction. You see, they know the truth. We have the Ace of Swords. They know the truth, so they want to move in a different direction. But what are they going to be doing? Yeah, you see, this is what's pushing them to come in. So I feel this person coming towards you to deliver some kind of message, but know that they're not going to stay. Okay? They're still bound up in some kind of devil energy. I'm letting you know right now. Okay? They're not coming to stay. They're coming to deliver some kind of passionate message, but they still have a lot of healing to do. Okay, so what is the advice for you? So know that they are making progress. I'm going to tell you that, right? Big heavy duty healing that they're doing, but no, I think they're not coming to stay. Okay, a lot of you are going to hear from them, but they're not coming to stay. All right, so let's see. They're coming out of pure instinct and impulse because the emotions is going to override their fears temporarily. So they're going to be coming in hot and heavy, making some kind of declaration, but they're not going to be ready. Okay, that's what Spirit's letting you know right now. All right, what do you need to do? Spirit's saying go with the flow. Okay, there is movement happening in this connection. It is being divinely guided by Spirit. You're going to know what to do in that particular moment. Okay, only your intuition is going to be able to guide you here. But Spirit said go with the flow. Okay, if there are people that pop up in your life, know that they're popping up for a reason. And we're not just talking about your person, anybody. Okay, whether it's persons that you're going to collaborate with to bring some kind of creative energy through to the 3D. Maybe there's a love interest, maybe there's dating that's happening. Whatever the Spirit is saying right now, go with the flow and allow. Okay, so let's say 7, because that's a Chariot. So there's going to be movement forward, but Spirit is saying allow this to be directed by Spirit right now. Okay, it says there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. So you might have been trying to manifest something particular. You might have had a particular vision for this relationship. Spirit saying let it go. Let it go, okay? It might be different than what you conceptualized. All right? It says, can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires to steer the ship? You might have even have a particular time. Maybe you wanted by September this year, this person has to pop up and we'll make some kind of commitment with Spirit saying, right now, you have to be like the ocean, fluid, and recognizing that there's going to be ebbs and there's going to be flows, and you just have to flow with the tide. And trust me, Spirit is not going to see the desires of your heart and not give it to you. Okay? So you just have to trust. It says, can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now's the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. So Spirit saying relax yourself, okay? They got this. They got this. Okay? But this is not a time to settle for less than you deserve. Right now, it's to see about yourself, to go after your own happiness, to disconnect from anything that doesn't serve you or even things that stress you out. And if this connection is one of those, Spirit saying right now, it's a walk away from now situation, okay? You want to be in as high vibe as possible because you can't manifest from a low vibration, okay? It just doesn't work. All right, my loves, that was your reading, Gemini, the lovers. I hope that it resonated with you. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, comments. They all help the channel grow, even your dislikes. Okay, so you feel free to do whatever you will with those buttons. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me and any other reader that you enjoy. Okay, all right, my loves, that was your reading. I hope that helped you. Thank you. Bye.